What's going on, my good people? It's your favorite plus size model, Tutan Reyes, in the building. We appreciate y'all joining us in another edition of the Behind the Mask podcast. Yes, we recap season 2, all the incredible guests that we've had on in support of Women History Month. We got to give a shout out to our queens, to our ladies as well, of course. But make sure you guys continue to subscribe and share Behind the Mask podcast. Follow us on social media at the BTM Podcast. When you subscribe, click the bell for notifications, because you don't want to miss the guests we have coming up for season 3. More Hall of Famers, more entertainers, more incredible guests. Of course, the women are going to be on board supporting Behind the Mask podcast as well. Make sure you engage with us. And remember, on the Behind the Mask podcast, there's only one rule. There are no rules. Let's go.
Let's go behind the mask.
Welcome back to this edition. Hold up, scratch that. This is the final edition or the final episode of season 2 of the Behind the Mask podcast. But before we get into all of that, let me bring in my player partner, man, too. What's happening, bro?
What's good, fam? It's your favorite plus size model, Tutan Reyes, in the building. Spikes, what's good, brother?
Yo, man, it's been a minute, son. It's been a minute since we had an opportunity to chop it up, though.
Yeah, a lot going on. You know, I felt like you was running from me or something. You know what I'm saying? I know I lost the last bet and everything, but it seems like you're running, but it's all good. You got you face to face now.
I just had to give you time to let your mouth cool off from losing that bet. You know what I'm saying? Like winning breeds winning. And that's what we're going to continue to do, even though we're wrapping up season 2.
Facts. Great season 2, man. We had some incredible guests on this year. You know what I mean? And it just shows how Behind the Mask podcast is growing. So many people want to get on board. So many people want to join the show, tell their story, be the authors of their own autobiography as well. But we had some great guests this past season, bro.
Yeah, man. And I think a lot of what we've been able to do really picked up after we won the Black Podcast Awards for the best sporting review. And to have so many great guests, I think about some of the Hall of Famers that we had, thinking about Champ Bailey, Aeneas Williams.
Begin with the end in mind and die empty. You become unique when you embrace who you are.
Those guys coming out speaking truth, speaking out wisdom, being able to give that free knowledge, or what one of my good friends like to call it, Kenny Burns, hey, free game, baby, I'm giving out free games today. You know what I mean? So it was good to be able to have everybody up under one roof, and they come by and drop off a few nuggets to not only share with us, but to be able to share with our audience.
Yeah, that was incredible from the Hall of Famers, from the OGs like yourself and me, down to nephew DK Metcalf, star of the Seattle Seahawks.
Like when they be like, who's the greatest athlete of this millennium or of the 2000s? DK's name got to be up there. Somebody gonna say DK name, and that's what I want. First ballot Hall of Famer. I want to be remembered as one of the greats, man. That's all.
Carlos Dunlap, our homeboy, we got our MBA with at the University of Miami. He's with the Seahawks now as well. Dwayne Brown. We had so many players and people just from all walks of life that wanted to be on the Behind the Mask podcast, man. Yo, A.G. Carr from Georgia, like the Georgia Attorney General, that was incredible. It just shows you how much this podcast has grown, and season 3 is going to be even better, man.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely going to be better. And I think about, what current state that we're in. Man, we before we move on, we have to address Happy International Women's Day.
Facts.
Even though, listen, it just happened, but like women love to celebrate birthdays for the month. That's the reason why they have a Women's History Month as well. So we want to give a shout out to all the women out there.
We got to, you know what I'm saying, all the queens out there that are behind the scenes that help the Behind the Mask podcast as well. All the guests that came on, we couldn't do it without y'all. Much love. Continue to support those that do support all our audience and everything. But without y'all, it would be no us.
Hey, no doubt, dog. When I think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are the Super Bowl champions. Yeah. And when you say without the women, there could be no us, I want to give a shout out to Lori Locust and also Maral Javidifor, they became the first female coaches to win a Super Bowl, assistant coach on the defensive line and the assistant string coach, bro. So that's huge when you look at the current state and how we're progressing. I mean, not only in our own little bubbles, but I truly believe because the game is probably the greatest team game out there, it's a microcosm of what we do in life. And I think the influence is so strong. Now we're going to see more people come up to the plate and provide more opportunities for women.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, bro, the bottom line is if you're qualified for a position, if you're qualified to be a part of something bigger, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or black or white or whatever. The NFL is becoming big on diversity, right, and inclusion. But it's showing you that some teams are taking it a step further. And to have these women on board, they're more than deserving. You know what I'm saying? They're more than deserving. So you got to take your hat off. And we're going to see a lot more of that in the future when it comes to the NFL, when it comes to the NBA, when it comes to other professional sports that were so male-dominated from top to bottom for years. So now women are getting their just due. You know what I mean? In my opinion, way too long. It should have happened a long time ago. But you're starting to see women coaches out there. You're starting to see women officials. You know what I mean? Women executives, etc. And you, again, take your hat off, salute. Y'all more than deserve it. Oh, yeah, no doubt, bro. Sure.
And are they there yet? No, they're not. We still need more brothers up in those C-suite levels, being able to run the management side of it. We still need more opportunity for black coaches who haven't received that opportunity. Yeah. We still need Mike Tomlin to be able to step up and provide opportunities the same way somebody providing him an opportunity for other brothers to come by. Sure. You know, so and you know, we'll definitely get into that on another episode. But when we look at season 3, some big time guests coming up, man, and we don't want to spoil it for you, but we do want to get you excited about it. Season 3, I'm looking for Hall of Famers. I'm thinking about some celebrities. Yes, some celebrities, artists. We look at the whole get, but the first thing I'm thinking about when I think about season 3 is this in particular, this Hall of Famer. He has his own wine. And you don't usually see too many guys do that. Now, I know a few guys who ventured off in that area, but he has his own line of wine, and he sent me a bottle. Well, he actually sent us a bottle, too. I know you like that sweet stuff, so I'm not going to – I'm going to keep your bottle. I'm going to keep your bottle. But I think we should pop it when we have him on the show, dog.
Yeah, it's a must, man. It's a must. And you know, we don't want to give away – I would love to just tell the audience the names we got lined up for season 3 because it's so amazing. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Hall of Famers, current guys in the league that are just tearing it up, NBA players, artists, recording artists, more politicians, you know what I'm saying? Civil rights icons, you know, people that we got to give them their flowers while they're still here. Historic athletes that have paved the way for us where we are today. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop. Season 3 is going to be so incredible. Can't wait for you guys to continue to tune in and watch the Behind the Mask podcast because you're going to be blown away. You're going to be blown away. And season 3 is starting next week. We coming out the gates swinging, baby. We coming out the gates swinging. It's going to be incredible.
And we're going to have this special edition because one of our partners, All Pro, will be in the Hall of Fame one day. He's now turned into one of the best trainers out there across the land. And listen, cuffing season is over with. That means everybody is getting in shape.
Facts.
So now hopefully he can come and drop some jewels, not only to us. I need to lose a few. You know, a lot of people having those COVID 10 to 20 pounds on. Now is the time to get it off. But we definitely going to bring him by. I'm going to give you a hint. He used to play with the Dallas Cowboys. That's all I'm going to say. But for sure. We definitely looking forward to that too when we get more hiking trails going on too, bro.
Yeah. That Hike Life ATL, man. Definitely got to come out and support that too. Behind the Mask podcast, we dibbling and dabbling a little bit in everything, but we still going to continue to give you that great content that you're accustomed to. Man, I wish we could just drop the episode right now, but, you know, we got to culminate season 2 and everything that happened in season 2, all the incredible women that we had on. Obviously, Mama Spikes, you know what I'm saying? Miss Simmons, Queen Bee, she was on. Asia Evans, Olympic medalist. Christy Caslin. Who else? Dr. Spikes, Dr. Sumner. We had some incredible women on, some incredible guests. But yo, season 3, it's gonna be trust me, it's gonna be the ish, boy.
Mic in hand and mic drop.